Hey y'all, say y'all, peace and Palo Santo sticks. It is your girl, the hippie healer, and we about to get into some energy. I decided I want to start with Cancer tonight, and I actually decided that I wanted to use my love oracle cards. That's just where I got led. I got led to this one, and then also my messages of cosmic oracle cards. So I'll try to do a little bit of both, but we're going to start off with the love oracle. Let's see what's going on. Divine Spirit guys. So first of all, take a resonance to your situation, leave the rest behind. Do not force anything to fit. And also keep in mind that my readings are timeless, so this can apply to past, present, or future. Let's get into these messages. Divine Spirit guys, angels, ancestors, cosmic family, at the brightest love light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please give me clear and accurate messages for my Cancers. Clear and accurate messages for my Cancers. What is it that they need to hear and know the most at this time? What is it that they need to hear and know the most at this time? Please just block out all interferences as I get these messages across and protect my space. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. Let's see what's going on. Alright. Clear and accurate messages for my Cancers. Okay, first one it says is camera. It says reminiscing, keepsake perception, learn from the past, and make memories. So some of you all can be reminiscing on a particular connection that you had with somebody, and the energy that I'm hearing and that I'm feeling is that when it comes to you looking back on the past at a particular connection that you have already closed the door or closed the chapter on. If you haven't, you need to. But if you if you just call yourself looking back on things that happened within your other connection in regards to reminiscing, I feel like it's really more so for the purpose of you to learn, for you to look back to see what it is that you were supposed to learn from said connection. Okay. But I feel like some of you all, when you're reminiscing on a what if, and if only things could have been like this or like that. And I think you need to get out of your head. Whatever Cancer that's feeling that way, I feel like you kind of need to get out of your head with that one. Okay? Yeah. It says breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. Yeah. Some of you all could have recently broken up with somebody. And you guys have been doing, you guys do this whole breakup to makeup shit, and it's just time to let it go. I feel like there's a Cancer that you've been doing so much, like what if, or it was supposed to be like this, or only if things would have worked this way. It's like all this false hope is kind of what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. I mean, it could be possibly a right person, wrong time situation, possibly, but that's just not what I'm feeling intuitively. It says lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. For some of you all, it's going to hit you like, you know what? I can't do this to myself anymore. I can't do this to myself anymore. For some of you all, you could be in a situation where this person could have had you in a third party situation. This person can be dealing with somebody else outside of you. It says on the back of the deck is competition, envy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulders, the other woman. It says the snake. The snake can be the other woman. The snake can be it could absolutely be your person. Honestly, it's giving the energy of both, but whatever. Tell me more, Spirit, for my Cancers. Fucking knew it. I knew it. I felt it. I already knew it. It says mask. Not showing true feelings. Hide. Personify. Pretend. Delude. Gaslighting. Whatever. I think why there's a Cancer who's having really a hard time letting go is because you're doing so much fixating on what this person showed you in the beginning when you guys first met. But the reality of the situation is who they showed you was not them. It was never them. It was a mask. So you fell in love with the mask. You didn't fall in love with the true person. That's why when you started to get comfortable and you started to get close and this person knew that they had you, they started to treat you differently. People can only wear a mask but for so long before it falls off and the real them comes out or shows. So that's what this energy is. That's what this energy is. It's time for you to heal and transform your life. Cancer, it is. Let go of all the what ifs and I just remember when. Let it go. It's like somebody is really struggling with some level of false hope and reminiscing on the past. But the only reminiscing you need to do when it comes to looking back on this connection is what it was that you need to take to learn from that connection so you could transform your life and be a better version of yourself. And also that you don't end up in another situation like this where somebody can come in giving you a version of themselves that's not real and you fall for it. It says the butterfly. It says relationship evolving into the next phase, healing the inner child growth. But you know what? When I see this, the relationship is not this relationship is not giving me the relationship with whoever I'm channeling, who's wearing the mask and the stop the pattern energy. That is not the same person. When I get relationship, it is not necessarily relationship with another person. It is a relationship that you have with yourself. Because the reality of the situation is that your romantic relationships will be a reflection of the relationship that you have with self. So for a lot of you all, it's just really important for you to focus on transforming your life, like transforming into this beautiful butterfly. Okay, I want to move on to a different deck to close out the reading. I'm going to use this other deck here. Divine Spirit Guide. Wait, I'm going to shuffle off camera so I don't waste my time. Okay. All right, we back. Clear and accurate messages for my Cancers to close out the reading. Oh, okay. The motherfucker's going flying, honey. It says, open your heart, not just a little, all the way, and let the love flow in. Okay. Some of you all too, this relationship, this for some of you all, the relationship that I was channeling a little bit earlier could have been really further in the past, and it has caused you to put some level of wall up when it comes to your heart. But this is my perspective of this, right? When it comes to these connections where we fall in love with people that maybe it wasn't the best idea for us to fall in love with, when you leave that person alone, you decide, you know what, this person does not serve me, this is not a good situation for myself, but now you move forward and your whole perspective of love has changed. Do you realize that means that person still has control over you? And for some of you all, I can be channeling this energy of an ex and you're like, why the fuck are they even coming up in my energy? I've been done dealing with them, because the person is still in your energy, even if you're not physically dealing with them. They're still in your energy because whatever you've experienced within that connection is still controlling how you move today, how you view love today. So that's why your ex is still coming up in your energy. For whatever Cancer that I'm channeling, whoever it is that you dealt with is so far in the past, and it's like, bro, why is this even coming up? Like, I just want to focus on new love. New love isn't happening for you because this person is still in your energy, because they are still controlling you by way of they're making you view love in relationships and other men differently, men or women differently. It says, stop looking outside of yourself for the answers. You already know them. Okay, so whatever it is where you feel like you're missing, lacking, or you have some level of like lack of understanding, the most spirit guides are asking for you to stop looking outside of yourself and to look within. It also says, what has your inner voice been asking of you? Listen and act. I just heard self-care. Your inner voice has been asking for you to give it some more self-care. To give yourself some more self-care. That's for somebody in particular. Tell me more, Spirit. From my Cancer on this last minute that I got. This time be flying. Okay. Right. Okay, it says, be authentic. Anything else is just exhausting. And some of you all, that's what you're doing when it comes to like how you approach love. You're a lover. You want to love, but you're approaching it with this wall up because of what you've experienced in the past. And that is not being authentic. That is the wounded, unhealed version of yourself, but that is not the authentic version of yourself. It also says someone is in need of your love. Offer it to them. Why is it you? It's you, Cancer. It's you. The last one is, it says, look around and find some signs the universe is speaking to you. All right, Cancer, I hope that these messages were able to help. Until next time, I love y'all so much, and